Hi folks, this is your old pal Ungrateful. Now I'm going to do the bugging in and bugging out for Mamabear prepping, but I'm telling everybody this is your last time to prep. Okay? Things and events are coming up in September. Now, things that already happened in June, a lot of you went over your head. And they're just sitting with your zipper open and your dong hanging out, and you had no idea what's going on. Okay? Uncle Alan's kind of tired, and Uncle Alan's wondering how many of you are a bunch of dips. Okay? And that ends with SHIT. But, a lot of you don't have any idea what's going on. All right? This is time to do your basic preps. I gotta find my damn notebook. I always love it when you have your notebook around and you can't find things that you're looking for and you wrote down so many notes that your head's started to spin. Basic plan. Wrote down notes, I just gotta find it. Aliens, media. Chinese bought out the media, we all know that. Okay. Well, you should have, a lot of you, if you're starting to prep, okay, you should have started on your food and water, non-perishable, easy to eat selections. We already went this. I made so many videos. Uncle Alan's getting tired. Second thing, you better have the proper clothing. I'm going to do another video on that because it's been 2 years and nobody understands what Uncle Alan's talking about. And all you beginner preppers, you should have listened to Uncle Alan and watched all his videos from the beginning. Uncle Alan's a little nuts, but that nuts is a sign of genius and a lot of people don't understand. So I'm telling you, you want to get your food and water and supplies. Now, I've seen a lot of people who survived the Dalek's big freeze, barely. We're melting snow with candles. We're living in an apartment. We had a problem. Our toilet backflushed and won't stop. And we had constantly green slime flooding the apartment until we had to move to a hotel. It's like, those people give me a headache. All right? Again, I'm arguing with my friends over the weather. Texas is going to have round 2. My friend, there's a 2% chance that it'll be warm and dry. And I'm telling them they have a 5 to 6% chance of getting plastered like hell, worse than the first big freeze of Texas. And they're looking at me, oh no, it won't happen in a million years. Oh wait, but you mean Captain Crazy got elected? Yeah. Okay? It's like Uncle Alan be the next lotto millionaire. I have better odds for Texas going to hell freezes over in Texas. I have better odds than that. So think about it, folks. This is your old pal Uncle Al. I haven't steered you wrong. If you're living in Texas, you better stock up. That's starting in October, November, and December. And right now, time is running out. You only have July, rest of July, and August, because we're going to have certain issues coming up in September. All right? Now, a lot of you don't understand global politics, but I'm seeing a possible that China will win nuclear tactical war. Somebody's going to lose 1/3 of their power, and this isn't going to be China, because they have the home field advantage. But you got to look at their proxy wars and other wars. Okay? If this comes true, they won't be in Iran. Iran will be gone. They won't be in Pakistan. They will not be in Afghanistan. if China does what I suspect they're going to do in September. And all you guys who think we're getting out of the military, think again. All right? I'm calling being very nice and I'm warning you. And they're all looking at me like, all right? So if we have a small tactical nuclear exchange, it won't be a big one, and they're not going to fly nukes across the continent overseas because other players will be shooting their butts too. It's going to be regional. Whoever forces aren't prepared and get ready to fight. I mean, fight hard. All right? Right now, U.S. is in the weakest state run by Captain Crazy and the crew. Do you think they're going to survive? Survive a tactical nuclear attack? No. And everybody in the Pacific knows this. Okay? So get your act together, get prepared, find an older person that's been through this before, and you talk to him. All right? And they think, oh, it'll never touch the U.S. I'm not living in Seattle. I'm not living in Washington. And everybody's looking at me, huh? Duh? Okay? And you hear, whatchamacallit, WD Rock and Roll saying, hey, I'll never come to Washington or Oregon. We live out here in the woods, and I'll wave my gun or rifle, and we'll scare them off. Okay, if they napalm the forest, everything's burning, and if you make the wrong move, you know, everybody never watches The Patriot, right? I keep telling them, what happens to those idiots in their homestead versus a heavily armed British force? They get killed and slaughtered. Okay? Get that through your little noggin. All right? I keep telling people with homestead, you know, a homestead doesn't look too good after a 20 millimeter or 30 millimeter autocannon goes off and they waste it to everything. You could jump up and all down in your camouflage gear and plates, you know, after you get hit with a 30 millimeter autocannon. I don't think you're going to look too hot. Or a 40 millimeter autocannon. And this is you. Oh my God. And then after the smoke cleared, yep, they met God really fast. So I'll catch you later. You think about it and process. And Bunky, I'll do some more kid stuff and friendly stuff. But the adults need to wake up. If you have to, go up to them, take a rubber mallet, and say, you stinking Democrats, and hit them in the you know what. Because they need to wake up. Because anything they don't do right this summer, and, well, Uncle Alan warned you, I can't help. So I'll catch you later, folks. You have a nice day. Bye.